this is Rise, and welcome to a very exciting video. I was sent in some battles by this trainer with the name of Hakwa, and they sent me a Mew Roulette challenge in the Ultra League, where they're going to be using a team consisting of Shadow Gyarados, Shadow Snorlax, and Mew in the back. Mew's going to be running Shadow Claw as its fast move, and it's going to be a TM Roulette from game to game. We will not know what charge moves the Mew is running from game to game, and we're going to see how the heck this thing performs in the Open Ultra League. So without further ado, let's see what Mew Roulette has to offer. If you're unfamiliar, Mew has just so many charge moves. Let me know in the comments how many exactly it has. I want to say it's somewhere between like 18 and 20 something. And this is a good lead here for Hakwa in game number 1. This is where you want to see the Obstagoon. Gets hit with an Obstruct and is going to go up to double Aqua Tail here. Has double Aqua Tail. Could either try and do some more Dragon Tail damage or just throw instantly. Gonna do a Dragon Tail. I like that play. And I don't think you really need to shield, but going to respect the Night Slash. It is going to hit a little bit harder after that Obstruct. Takes down your defense by 1 stage. Gary looking menacing. Aqua Tail doesn't do as much because of that first Obstruct. Gets off another Aqua Tail though. And this will, potentially force a shield. It does. Obstagoon willing to commit both shields here early on. And we're going to see Gary shield and Dragon Tail down. So able to take switch advantage, which could be quite important. What comes in? It's a Cresselia. Both Pokemon in back have a good matchup here, but I guess it depends on Mew's moveset. Let's see if it has anything to throw at Cresselia. And it does. It's got Dark Pulse Flame Charge. That is a solid moveset. Lots of Psychics and Ghosts in the Ultra League, so Dark Pulse I think typically makes a lot of sense. You also see quite a few Registeel, so Dark Pulse Flame Charge is a pretty solid moveset here for the Mew. Lands the Dark Pulse. Oh, baby, and there's a Gengar. And Mew is saying, it don't matter, dog. You give me whatever move I want, and I'm going to take advantage. Dark Pulse knocks out the Gengar, and Mew sweeping the back 2 Pokemon. Snorlax gets to use Rest for that battle, and he'll be set to go for the next one. Gyarados into Jellicent. Pretty solid lead. You have access to Crunch, which is going to hit for super effective damage. This is only a Bubble Beam. Only 4 hexes for the Jelly. In my opinion, if you're the Jelly, maybe at least build up to Shadow Ball to threaten it. Perhaps the strategy from the opponent here is they're just going to go straight Bubble Beam to take these crunches better. But I think that's a bit of a questionable strategy. I think you want to at least build up to the Shadow Ball here because there's no need for this trainer to shield. So I think the Jellicent should probably be building up more. They're just going straight Bubble Beam. Straight Bubble Beam. Maybe it's a timeout strategy. They're going for the timeout strategy. Goes up to Crunch here. Jelly sneaks in. It's already at another Bubble Beam, so might want to go back to back here. Oh, it actually still KOs. Wow, impressive stuff from Gyarados. Wants to get out of there since he's so debuffed. Goes into Mew. Oh man, Overheat Flash Cannon. Overheat Flash Cannon, let's go. Not sure which one he'll go for because maybe he expects a shield. In comes Scrafty. Okay, so not the best matchup here for Mew. Gonna go for the Flash Cannon to not debuff. And does some nice damage. But a foul play here would knock out. So is going to respect it with the shield. Very nice call. Things could have gotten a little bit sketchy if they pup baited there. Going for the big overheat bang. Nearly takes out the Scrafty. Scrafty gets off another move. It might just be a pup. No, it is a foul play. But gonna lick down with Snorlax. Not give that Nidoqueen a chance to farm down Gyarados. And I like this play a lot because you force Nido to throw energy here. And if they Poison Fang, then you can clear your debuff and go into Gyarados. Oh, has that energy banked. It is going to switch here right away. And now, honestly, in my opinion, you don't shield the first move here. I think your only lose con is, yes, very smart no shield. Your only lose con is probably getting Poison Fang baited and then they land the Earth Power. So now is going to shield. It's just a Poison Fang, but oh my gosh. Dude, this trainer is on something. He's on some pineapple berries with how he's treating these opponents. He is just a menace to society with the Mew Roulette, and then okay, Psychic Grass Knot. Oh man, they tried to catch a Flame Charge. Maybe they tried to catch a Flame Charge, but they're met with a Grass Knot. They've got to be kicking themselves, and they're out of here. What a battle! What a great, terrific battle that had so much amazing plays and strategies and decisions. What a battle! Attack Zack is the next opponent. Ooh, shiny Articuno, very cool. Gonna immediately swap into Mew. Has Stone Edge Thunderbolt. Okay, so this isn't great. It's taking super effective from these Shadow Claws, but Stone Edge will chunk. Do you respect the Shadow Sneak here, or do you just let it go? Gonna let it go. It is a Shadow Sneak. Do you reach a Stone Jet? Looks like you definitely will. So may force a shield here. Honestly, I think would prefer to get a shield. Yes, that's really nice, because now you get a Lick Down with Snorlax. Oh, gonna elect to Dragon Tail down. Okay, that makes sense as well. I was thinking the Lick Down just because Snorlax can probably tank these moves a little bit better. But Gyarados' energy is probably a little bit more valuable. Hits a little bit harder. In comes Artie. Gonna go for a Crunch. Artie has not been able to debuff him yet, so grabs the second shield. Unfortunately, Snorlax is going to be debuffed and then locked in to whatever might be in back, and it is a Talonflame. However, down 0 to 2 shields, this game seems far from over. If it was the other way around, Talonflame would just sweep here, but you kind of have to shield at this point, even though you know it's just the Flame Charge. You know the next one will do more, but if you let it go, you're just going to get farmed down. This, I think you shield and then you swap and Dragon Tail down. Is that the play? And then you get off a move on Gyarados and then a move on Snorlax. Oh, beautiful. But I don't think Gary reaches a move here. Yep. I think Articuno has this. Will tank the Body Slam and is only like 1 or 2 away from an Icy Wind here. I think 1 away. Yeah. Gets to the Icy Wind. Articuno flap it away majestically, and a tough team comp there. Maybe if they had stayed in the lead and just sacked it and then like farmed down with Snorlax or Mew. Maybe that was the only win con there. Gyarados into Crunch. Oh, into Cresselia. Gyarados into Crunch. That's funny. Tried to catch a move. Oh my gosh. Dazzling Gleam, dude. Dazzling Gleam, dude. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way Giratina shields. This doesn't do a lot of damage. Dazzling Gleam. Get Gleam, dude. Get the screenshot. Aqua. The Savage. Aqua, an absolute menace to society. Dazzling Gleam Mew. And I like this play. Throwing the Flame Charge so you don't have to eat a Shadow Sneak here. And actually able to grab a shield by doing that. Nose can probably tank this move and Shadow Claw down first. Shadow Sneak does quite a bit, but that boosted Shadow Claw KOs. In comes Emp. So, gonna go into Lax. This is interesting. I would have considered going Gary here. You just can't allow the Cresselia to catch. If you let it catch, that'd be really bad. Going for the Superpower. I like how he built up so much as to not debuff himself so early. Superpower. CMP tie. This is tough. I'm not sure what you do here, to be honest. Going to shield to get rid of it. The problem here is Cresselia has energy banked, and I think 2 moves might KO. Oh, but Cresselia's been chipped. 2 moves might KO Gyarados. And now it's just a race. If you can somehow get off an Aqua Tail here before going down, Grass Knot does about half. Already has the next one, yeah. I think Crest has this, unfortunately. Gonna Psycho Cut. Oh, does Gary get there? Ah, no. And Laxus doesn't have enough energy. Cresselia, too good. So the opponent does win the game, but at least Aqua got to land that Dazzling Gleam on the Giratina. That was very fun. Next opponent, Talonflame. Great lead for Gary. Swaps into Trev. Going to do a little bit of damage first. Unfortunately, Trev does get off the Seed Bomb, which is unfortunate. I understand wanting to like do some damage first. I think the safest play might be doing like just 3 Dragon Tails and then going Snorlax. But I get how this might be uncomfortable for Snorlax in the Ultra League because you don't have any charge move pressure here. So maybe you do have to deal a little bit of damage first in order to like win the 0 shield. I'm not sure. If you're behind energy, at least. Has a lot of energy for this Talonflame now, which Talon is not going to appreciate these body slams. Bang. Does a good like 30% or so. The Lick's slowly adding up, and there's no way that Talon can like farm down. Talon's going to have to expend energy here. Grabs a shield. Gets off another body slam. Yeah, I think if it's a Talon, you got to just throw that right away. You don't gamble on the overfarm. Aggressive swap into Gary for the combo, but the opponent saw it coming and catches on the wall rain. Wow, very high level game here. Crunch coming through. Do some nice chip damage to the wall rain. Bang. And still has that Mew with a shield. We don't know yet what the Mew is running. And Talonflame, I think, has 4 Incinerates worth of energy, so 80 energy. You just... Oh, you come in Mew. Yeah, you can't risk getting farmed down. Oh, Dragon Claw Surf. That's perfect. Honestly, would have liked to see the Dragon Claw there, because I'm pretty sure Mew would win CMP here, right? And now this becomes a little bit sketchy, but should be fine. You save a shield for the move that does the most... Oh my gosh, what a catch. Let's go. Snorlax. Hawk was like, yeah, you made the nice read earlier on the combo. I can do the same. Anything you can do, Mew can do better. Surfs up Talonflame. And get out of here, Walrein. Mew is the new meta. Mew Roulette. Let's go. Next opponent, Crown Dove. Okay, Caesar, interesting. I would say a fairly even matchup, right? You're both dealing resisted damage, but you have charge moves that'll hit for neutral. So a fairly even matchup, I would think. Night Slash plus these bullet punches really chunking Gary. Gary can probably live another and get off the next move, but is going to aggressively swap the Snorlax. Just going to tank a Night Slash here. What's going to greet the Snorlax? It's a Blaziken. Yikes. This could be a little scary if the Blaziken like shields and just counters all the way down. But it doesn't shield, so I think that makes this a little bit more manageable. Because now it probably has to throw a move here against Gary. You can just let it go if you want. And it's just a Blaziken. Yeah, that's a mistake. I think you have to throw the heavy move there if you're the Blaziken. Because that's worst case scenario. Is they call it, and they survive, and now they get off an Aqua Tail against Caesar. Take out the Caesar, and it's Mew versus Togekiss. Oh, man. Can Mew reach 3 Rock Slides here? Oh, man. It's so tough to time moves when you swap in and there's a 1-turn desync. I thought he had thrown it at the right time, to be honest. But it looks like a charm got through, a free charm. It's so tough to tell in these situations. I always make the same mistake. Something I need to work on as a battler. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Mew gets to the Rock Slide. Is this gonna be enough? Non-stab Rock Slide. Does it take out Togekiss? It puts it really low. Dragatill versus Charmin. It's a tie. It is a tie. What a battle. What a battle from both sides. Let's go. What an entertaining video this is. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to smash that like button. This is the most fun I've had in a video in a while. In a while. This is a good one. Great matchup here for Gary. Gets a free Dragon Tail as the Swampert threw with not the best timing. Just the Hydro Cannon. Swampert might not be running Sludge Wave, because I don't think you would bother really baiting a Gyarados if you had Sludge Wave. Unless you're an absolute savage. Gonna call it again. Gonna call no Sludge Wave. And it's just the Hydro. Swampert does get to one here, so I would have considered throwing that Aqua Tail earlier to avoid having to expend the shield, but you might get the shield back. Aqua Tail coming through. Do you give up Switch here? Do you give up Switch? No. Just going to let it go. In comes Lax. This is a good IV Lax. And I believe a good IV Lax can reach 3 Body Slams in this matchup, if I'm not mistaken. My Shadow Lax is pretty poor IVs, so it only gets to 2 Body Slams. It like faints as it's reaching the 3rd Body Slam. But it looks like this Lax will be able to reach a 3rd. I'm gonna let it go instead and save a shield for Mew. Gets Meteor Mashed. Oh, and it's a Cresselia. Oh, but unfortunately doesn't have any hard-hitting charge moves. Doesn't have any hard-hitting charge moves, so this is not over. This is still gonna be close. The Cress would probably win this matchup even shields, to be honest, just because these Dragon Claws do nothing. But up a shield, this is going to be close, because you need to not just take out the Cress, but you need to reach a Psychic against the Clefable. Has to shield. This is tough. You have to make sure you have energy here. Yeah, wisely building up a lot of energy. Oh, Psyshock, my mistake, not Psychic. Getting Snapchats from the ladies. Do it for Jordan. Aqua, do it for Jordan. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to be close. I think needs to live 1 charm to get off the Psyshock. Should live a charm. Gets off the Psyshock. Is this enough? I think it is. Shiny. Mew taking over the Ultra League. Mew Roulette, dude. Played that endgame nearly perfectly. Had to build that residual energy. Had to get rid of the Crest before it got to another move. Wow, what a game that was. Catches a Seed Bomb here on Snorlax, very nice. And now that the oh, this is actually really good in my opinion. I think you just let Snorlax go here and then you farm down with Gary. Going for the superpower. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. You don't expect Swampert to shield here. Knowing that there's a Gyarados waiting for it. Do a little bit extra damage. Now you Dragon Tail down. And you have energy to threaten that Trevenant. So I like this strategy a lot right here. Swampert doesn't even get to another move. That's surprising. Was that 4? If that was 4 Dragon Tail, Swampert should have gotten there. But maybe they tried to commit to a Sludge Wave or something. Gets the shield. Gonna go for an Aqua Tail. Gonna test if the opponent has their counts on point. And they shield the Aqua Tail. And now do you just 2-shield Mew? No. Mew would take quite a bit from these Shadow Claws, so I think shielding here makes sense. Yeah, has to shield because you can't afford to get Shadow Balled here. I kind of lost track of Trev's energy. Okay, Talon. I don't... Oh, it's Thunder! It's Thunder! Oh my god, how much is this gonna do? I don't think it'll one-shot, but bang! It's awfully close. Talon does get to move, most likely a Brave Bird. But Gyarados has energy. Oh, they Flame Charge. I guess they knew. And gonna Thunder here. Mew thundering a Trevenant for the win. Oh my gosh. And if you're oh, and that was just amazing. If you're wondering why the Talonflame didn't Brave Bird, I think it's because the opponent knew that the Gyarados had energy. So if the Talonflame Brave Birds here, Gyarados simply farms down and has a Crunch ready to go. So that's why that happened. But what a oh wow. Phone screen reveal from Rise. What a series of battles and a fun theme from Aqua. Thanks so much, dude, for sending me that in. That was very creative and very entertaining. So I really appreciate that submission. If you guys want to submit your battles, link in the description of every video. I have a link for normal long form video shoutcasts, which I prefer 1 to 2 sets or more. Preferably 2 sets. That's kind of, I think, the best sort of length for video. And I also have a link for shorts. So if you want to submit your YouTube shorts, if it's just one battle that was super cool, feel free to send it in. Or if you have like a funny moment or a funny theme team and you want to cut it up yourself to under a minute, make my job even easier, feel free to do that as well. But yeah, awesome video. Thanks one more time to Aqua, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below. All comments are appreciated, and hit subscribe if you're new around here and you want to stick around. All that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.